Okay, today we are looking at our Humsienk batteries. This is one of four, so they're 5 kilowatts, 20 kilowatts total. These are freestanding, as you can see. It's has its own feet to stand on. It does also have the wall mount brackets, metal brackets. It comes with your power lead cables, a waterproof communication connection. It does have anchor points for anchoring to whatever fixtures you might need. It does have handles to pick up on with, but actually I like this part right underneath here to grab it. Nice display screen, large size compared to others. This side over here, we have all our positive and negatives, and they have the cover caps on there for the I always mispronounce this, amphonoid. The quick connects. It's popular on about half the brands out there. The other half are using the studs. One works as good as the other as far as I'm concerned. This does make it easier, I guess, just to snap on and go. It does come with the breaker down here, which has a screw to lock it in. And what am I getting? Why is it not coming out yet? Got a long screw to lock it in. And then, well, oh, they got a little clip in there. Never mind, I won't open that for right just a minute. I'll just put this back in here. But there is your breaker. You have two positives, two negatives. You have a link in, a link out. Your RS-45 can and your RS-232, it looks like. And your power button is here. The back of it is clear. You do see the mounting bracket screw holes already pre-threaded, and then this would be your ground stud right here for this. And I don't know if I can get you underneath. You can see the little feet right underneath there, so it makes this unit freestanding, which makes it more versatile. And for our purposes, it's going to be a benefit, because miscalculation on using one of his boxes took up some extra room, and I'm going to actually need to sit some of these upright on the floor, and this gives me the option to do that, where a rack battery is just kind of balancing there. It's not made to be standing. But what we're going to do with this battery today, you see dozens of videos where people test and untest the cells. I just want to look at the inside. I want to see the quality of it, give a general thought on their wiring schematics. I like the appearance of this. I like the nice clean corners, no sharp corners. You see a lot of the units are, I don't know how you say this, antique or outdated is what my kids call me. So yeah, I guess that's good terminology. I like the Humsienk. Has a nice cosmetic look to it. It's clean. It's got the black back end, the white front end, a nice sized display counter. You have the Humsienk name on there. Otherwise, it's a nice clean front end that you're going to see. It takes up, let's put it on there for your viewing. Make sure I got the camera onto that. So the unit is about 6 1/8 inch thick, and then your length is going to be 21 5/8. So your height, counting the feet, is just under 19 inches. So it fits in a very compact location. These can be used any type of 48 volt system you want to use it in. I think these would make a very good addition to an RV system. A lot of RVs don't use or don't have generators in there, and many people find that surprising. I know I did. And adding a generator is a lot of extra expense, but you have a location in the front where your batteries and your generator are, which you could literally stack maybe 30 kilowatts if you didn't have a generator in there of these batteries. You could also put these, which is more common, into the storage compartments underneath, either mounted against the wall or mounted against the back cabinet and recessed in there if you want to get really saving on space. Gives you access to the display screen if you ever need to see it. But once you get these up and running, they've got the Wi-Fi and the, like for example in here, you can see the Bluetooth and the MAC numbers come with the module. So let's lay this down and we will go ahead and open it up and see how the wiring looks, how the construction inside looks, and what kind of quality they have for this Humsienk battery. Okay, we are back. We have an assortment of screws here. They have 4 along the bottom, 4 along the top, and then 3 along each side. They are nice recessed holes. The screws are machine thread, and they are recessed Phillips head screw. They fit in here nice and flush. They make a nice clean finish. Here's another view of the feet. So you do have the option to stand these up, which for a lot of people, I mean, if you're putting it in your garage or your closet or wherever you're putting it, it makes a very convenient factor that you don't have to worry about the wall mount. Now you could stack 3 or 4 of these in the air by hanging a wall mount above it and a wall mount above that, and make more room that way. But let's open it up, take a look at what kind of interior we get here. Okay. I don't even know, I want to pull that loose. I'm not going to pull that loose because I'm just going to sit it on here just to look at this. Okay, we have the fiberboard plastic shields. Wiring looks adequate. Your fuse breaker, color coded for your, I mean, the wiring is nice and clean inside. Ribbon boards are a little bit old fashioned, but that looks kind of neat. Let's take this fiberboard off and just get a glance at the batteries. It is nice that they put the board in here because you have the controller over there. You shouldn't have anything jumping that far, but it's always nice to have that connection interrupted so there's no possibility of any kind of arcing. So far everything looks really clean. We're going to take the fiberboard off. We'll set the fiberboard to the side. Okay, so they have these black wires, should be your temperature sensors. The balancers will be your white wires. They do have them screwed in, and it looks like a red epoxy coating on all your screws so you can't come loose. And they have it down in here too. These are welded. They are expandable bus bars, but they are welded. There's good and bad points to that. A good point is you get a good solid connection. You don't have to worry about any kind of improper connection or loose nuts. Or personally, I prefer the studs, just for the fact that in years from now, if you ever have to replace a cell or something like that, the welded batteries are beyond most people's capability to disassemble. the studs give you that option, but theoretically you shouldn't have to, probably in my lifetime won't I have to be in this battery. There's a nice foam seal, make this airtight and watertight. I believe this was a IP rating for waterproofing. The communication cables you see here are also a waterproof seal to them. So all in all, I think the quality is pretty good. They got nice clean wiring inside here. All your wiring are strapped nice and neatly. They're not just, you know, hung in here. They are nicely organized along the bar. All your battery vent caps are open to the bar above it, and it has room to vent. And now some batteries will have the bus bar, not bus bar, the computer bar up top here, and then your leads will run off of that. This one is going all the way back and into your BMS here. But yeah, everything looks pretty clean in here. You got your connections in the back here, your board there. Yeah, I'm going to give it a pass. I think it all came together pretty well, pretty nice. I think it's pretty clean. I like the fitting in here. I like the wiring management in it. I like the feet stands. I like the overall cosmetic look with the rounded corners on it. I like the fact that they have the fiber boards in the battery here, and yeah, it's got a line of holes back up. Where'd they go? There they are. Anyway, yeah, I like the Humsienk battery so far. Everything has been really good with them. I had really great customer service. I got good prices from them. I got reasonable time shipping from them. There was when buying directly from the factories, you do have more of a delay because they use a different shipping system. We get kind of accustomed to, you know, Amazon or UPS or somebody like that giving us updates regularly, and we don't get the updates until they really get here. But I will put all those screws back on in a minute. But this basically just sits right back down on there, and then you put your screws back in here. So I'm going to finish the Humsienk battery with this. I give it a pass. I'm very happy with the cosmetic look, the quality of the finish, and the wire management inside. I don't see any kinds of bird's nest or anything of concern inside of it. So yeah, stay tuned for some more videos as we install some of these batteries, and you get to see them firsthand. And again, here's your look at you have your breaker, which is right here for your on and off. You have your ground, which is right here. You have a positive, a second positive, a negative, a second negative. You have your link in, your link out, your RS485, your RS232, and then your power button here, and then handles. But like I said, I like this handle right here is very easy to grab by. So that is your Humsienk battery. I do like them. I'm going to pass them as far as the review is concerned so far. Everything looks great. They have a great finish, a great look to them. They are about 100 pounds. So they are a little bit heavy. You may need somebody to help pick them up. But y'all check them out. There's a link down below if you want to get a 5% discount at any Humsienk products. You can browse their webpage. They have 15 kilowatt batteries. They have all kinds of other stuff over there that you can can check out and get that 5% discount on it. So thank you all for watching. Bye.